Previously on Marvel's Secret Invasion, Part 3.
And then Taylors could also represent the whole, even in our scroll history, we've done some things that we shouldn't have done. But we've grown, we've advanced. We can teach them better, just like Superman. The one where Jor was like, you can teach them to be better people. You can be that beacon. None of that was done. You could have had, anyway, whatever, man. I think I've already touched on this. Gravik's dislike for humans and Nick Fury, dead.
What?
Means nothing to me. It's not organic. It's not real. It's not rich. It's not true. It's rushed. It's forced. Remember, you're refugees looking for a home. Are you then trying to say that to us that the Skrulls are just vile people? Even though they're in a position where they've been given a new planet to share with the human beings, they're trying to take over. If you want to take over the planet and it's supposed to be a secret thing, you guys can shapeshift. Yes? Why not shapeshift into the president and his entourage?
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
Remember, these are people looking for a home, by the way. I've forgotten if the planet is destroyed or is completely taken over by Kree, but they have this underground layer, massive underground layer, where people who they've taken over are in stasises, and the machines keeping them subdued and in sleep state whilst they're reading their mind. That's a lot of technology. That is a lot of time to build that and put that together. For people who seemingly are looking for a home, maybe they messed up their planet. No maybes. The show didn't reveal, so we're not doing any maybes. We can do what they should have done, but we're not doing maybes. It's very convenient, isn't it? You build something that you need as Skrulls to read the minds of your prisoners and whatnot. Yet I don't even know what you built those things with. The metal on Skrullos, is it the same to Earth? The steel you used to build on Earth, is it the same as Skrullos? Are you missing certain components? So the same chemical table we have on Earth is the same in Skrullos. So the same technology you have on Earth is similar to Skrullos. All those people laying in bed, I thought, how the hell did they build that? How long did it take to build all those things? How did you even get those things here if you didn't build it on Earth? Because everyone's going to ask you what happened in Captain Marvel then. So the people who came in Captain Marvel, they're not the same Skrulls as other Skrulls. So that means you have two different factions of Skrulls. This is what happens when you rush things without taking time, especially when you are taking from something that already exists. I do not appreciate channels making a show sound okay. Someone was saying it was great. It was amazing. The fight scene between Gaia and Gravik was wow, beautiful. Unless YouTube pays extra when you just kiss ass reviewing a shit TV show. I'm not doing that, man. That insults my brain. Next point, and hopefully the final point. They made Nick Fury look bad. He treated these refugees as free labor. He used them for free labor. I don't say treated. He used them for free labor. If you protect my home.
This is the promise. While you work to keep my home safe, Carol Danvers and I will find you a new one.
This belittles the intelligence of another species. You are not human. You have your own history, your own legacy, your own culture, your own origin. You have your own ancestral lineage. And you have taken the word of another species on a promise. So that means Skrullos and human beings share the same language references? So promise on Earth means the same thing as it does in Skrullos. And you all depended on this one man and woman to find you a new home. Maybe they were doing it behind closed doors to find themselves as well, but they trusted and depended on Nick Fury and Captain Marvel. They didn't find a way to find Captain Marvel to go and kill her. But Gravik was very comfortable blowing up innocent people who have nothing to do with their plight. He just killed innocent people because he wants to kill innocent people. Then he wants to provoke Russians and Americans to fight, which that also doesn't make any sense. Let's say we're going with your story. Let's say we're going with Gravik's story and he wants human beings to fight. Like I said, why not just shapeshift into the president of Russia, call out war on America, create your own illusion for the human beings to see. Shapeshift as the Russian president, call out Americans, shapeshift as the American president, call out Russia, start your war, you take over the planet. Simple. It's like when they are all taking over different positions of power, politics. The British Prime Minister, who else? Other countries there, India. I think I saw India and other countries, but it looked like Russia and America were like superpowers you couldn't touch. I was like, wait, is there like a force field around the president where you can't shapeshift? Shapeshift into the whole entourage. You can kill them or put them in stasis. Read their minds, take what you need, done. You said there's 1 million people. 1 million people, and I don't know how many people were on the side of Gravik. Let's say it's 5,000, 500, 300, or 200 people side with Gravik, including the people who are shapeshifting as the prime ministers and as Rhodey and whatnot. They can sit down and formulate a very, very, very powerful and devastating plan to take out every powerful leader on the planet. 300 people? 300 people. They could have even cloned Skrulls to take the position of sacrifice, where it's like, yo, this is the job you're here to do. Look like so and so. And we'll show on the screen that US agents went into Russia and killed a Russian general.
Damn, son.
Or the Russian president or something. They could have played with human beings so well because all they needed to do is use themselves as cannon fodder. Use themselves as their own gasoline to light the fire that they want to light, to get these human beings to destroy themselves or to get US and America to fight. Easy peasy. They made it look like they couldn't look like the president because it's like we can only go as far as Rhodey to become, for the Skrull to shapeshift as Rhodey. That's where it stops. Even the lady who was helping Nick Fury, she could have easily be taken over. So the plan is so fickle that even when I was editing the third video, I was like, hold on a minute. They could have easily, why didn't they just shapeshift as the president? Then have him call a strike on Russia, and everyone's like, oh, that's a bit abrupt. What the hell did Russia do? Then you reveal the video that the Skrulls have recorded looking like CIA, FBI, SWAT team, and Black Ops agents or whatever going into Russia, and then they get decimated. You could have made up any story because you were playing both sides. Russians don't know about Skrulls. Americans don't know about Skrulls. Only Nick knows, and Maria Hill and Gaia, then Talos as well. Talos comes to tell Fury, yo, it's about to go down. Your country's about to go to war with Russia. Wait, what? Why? Skrulls are taking over your president, your White House. Skrulls are taking over the presidents in Russia. Game over. Now Nick is playing back and forth ping pong tennis ball, trying to go back and forth to different countries, both countries, to say, yo, it's an inside job by aliens. Wait, we have aliens? Yeah, Skrulls. They can shapeshift. Dude, by that time, no one's going to trust you. No one is going. You could have messed around with Nick Fury by looking like different people. He thinks he's talking to someone he knows as a human being. So each time he's going back and forth, he's talking to different Skrulls, playing the people he trusts. Until it's too late, they reveal themselves to be Skrulls. The war starts. Why can't you just look like every quote-unquote superpower president? China, Japan, all the African presidents, all the nations around the world. You mean 300 people can't get this done? Kidnap every one of them, or maybe even when you're done taking the memories, kill them. They're not coming back. It's an invasion, right? So I don't even know why they had the bodies there. For collateral damage? I don't know. Not collateral damage, for collateral, or for ransom or backup, just in case they get caught. If you kill us, any Skrulls will kill your real president. 'Cause we taking over. You said secret invasion. You here to take over? Kill the original people you're going to replicate, and then enjoy your life.
Let's try a different approach, shall we?
How about being different presidents? How about changing the economy? How about saying, oh, all the resources we take from different parts of the world, Africa and blah, 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 no more? How about being in power and being in charge and saying, like I said earlier on, we come bearing gifts. No more production of plastic. No more production of harmful chemicals. No more production of this and that. We're going to change wages for men and women. We're going to improve life. We're going to improve healthcare. We're going to stop with the GMO nonsense. Do you know what kind of story that would have been? Then the human beings would be like, I'd rather these aliens rule than the human beings. Then it could have looked like the same thing with V, the TV show V. So the Skrulls come, kill the Russian presidents, kill the American presidents, and all other powerful presidents, and say we've taken over.
No, God!
But here's the twist. We're not here to just control you. We're here to change you guys. You guys have potential as a species, as human beings. We'll stop with the money thing, the imbalance of currencies between America, Euro, and the pound, and the yen, and the African, and all other nations where the currencies are lower than the western part of the world. We'll bring that back. Any debts or any, quote unquote debts, deleted. Start afresh. Any production of farms where animals are force fed things that they shouldn't be fed, and it's making them grow abnormally any and all diseases you have, tumors, cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, anything, we will cure. You have nothing to fear from us. What would that look like? Would other people fight against that? Would other people say, no, where we were was bad, but we don't know what you guys are about. We don't know long term, 5 years, 10 years time, 15 years time, 20 years time. Then the scrolls turn up the heat. If you try to stop us improving you guys, we will decimate those who challenge us. So there's something there, man. There's something there. There is something there. Nothing of the sort you guys delved into. You had ample ground to play on. But like I said earlier on, all about the money, man. Pay me, write the shit, I'm out. Let the YouTubers moan about it. Let people critique all they want. Keyboard ninjas type.
Don't make me laugh.
It's cool. It's gravy. Disney, Marvel, DC, Paramount Pictures, and all these other big houses started from somewhere. To those of you who are writers, storytellers, we have dreams to have your own books. Those of you who have written books, those of you who are writing your own books, continue. Those of you who seek to do your own games, animations, those of you who seek to do your own comics, already doing your own comics, mobile games, console games, PC games, all the ambitions, desires that you have, don't give up, continue. Whether Hollywood is run by one person or 5 people, they all started from small. They all started from scratch. They all had 1 idea, 2 ideas, 3 ideas. Those who work together, work together. Those who did it alone, did it alone. So my message to you all, continue. I was shook up of doing YouTubing or recording any form of content, but I desire to do it. I enjoy doing what I do, all the different aspects of what I do, whether it's on my TikTok or wherever else I upload my videos. I love it. I love it. There's still stories I want to tell and I will tell. There's stories that I haven't seen being told on screen properly, and I will tell them. When I see what's being done, I realize that I'm tired of hoping and waiting for Warner Brothers, or Disney, and Amazon, and Hulu, whatever else. All these people, all these businesses aren't run by aliens, or maybe they are. Maybe they're run by aliens, ghosts, I don't know, monsters, whatever. I don't care who or what is running them. Or maybe they're all run by AI and we're seeing surrogate beings look like human beings or shapeshifters. I don't care. There's some great stories I've experienced, some great movies I've seen. I've been inspired by some great movies I've watched. Star Trek, Star Wars, Terminator, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Total Recall, Coming to America, E.T. I could go on. Beetlejuice. I could go on for days. Batman, comic book superhero movies, Black Panther. I could go on for eons. These are all stories. Some plagiarized, some stolen. Disney cartoons, whatever. Some borrowed here and there, some inspired. Matrix, whatever it may be. If you tell stories through artwork, continue. If it's short stories like Love, Death, and Robots, continue. Podcast stories, books, audiobooks, continue. Because we cannot keep living in a world where people disrespect the viewers and disrespect the art of storytelling. Not good storytelling, storytelling. This is a high disrespect of the art of storytelling. For some people, it's just TV. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about those of you who know who I'm talking to. You know. Those of you who are itching to do your own YouTube videos, do it. Those of you who have a deep desire to tell your stories, even if it's you reading your own stories in podcast format, do it. If you're just recording the screen of your own comic books and doing the narration of it, you're doing the narration and the different characters in your story, do it. I encourage you to do it. The world needs more storytellers that will represent different people, different backgrounds, different pigmentation, different cultures, different languages, different tribes, so on and so forth. Do it. This is pathetic. Sick and tired of seeing this nonsense and then paying money for nonsense. And last but not least, this is no shade to writers, because I don't know, well, I won't say writers. Some writers. I don't know what contracts these people are under. I don't know what kind of pressure these people are under. No one knows what state of being someone would have to be in a desperate mindset where they need money to pay for something and then they're hired by a company they would have loved to work for since day one. People who desire to work for Marvel get hired. Oh my God, I'm working for Marvel. And then you want to express so much joy and excitement and ideas you have. And then maybe some suits in Marvel's like, nope, we're not here to do what you want to do. Do what we want you to do. So I can imagine some people in that position who are dying like, what the hell? I'm being paid to do stupid nonsense, but I'm under contract, so I have to deliver. No shade to those people. And even those who genuinely wrote nonsense and didn't give a crap, whatever.
And to those who love the art of storytelling,
Continue to do what you want to do. Push through, manifest those desires you have. The world needs more awesome storytellers in all forms, in all mediums, visual, sound, music, whatever it is, in all of them, all the forms and beyond. And beyond. That's me done, man. I hope that you've enjoyed my final review of this pathetic excuse for storytelling, not just a TV show. Remember to always continue to push to do what you want to do. Like I said, Hollywood was created by people, one or two or more. Create your own Netflix, create your own Hollywood, create your own studios. Find the same people like you. They're out there. We'll find each other. We'll create our own lighting, audio system, camera system. Look what James Cameron did with creating his own camera recording system. Steven Spielberg and all the big boy names we all know, and women, female directors and whatnot. You have the potential to become your own version of that, if not better. I'm outie. I have been your one and only host,
The Cosmic Jedi.
signing out.
We take